Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be answering some of the questions you guys asked me on Instagram. I'm sitting on the floor right now on a carpet, don't worry, because I'm really nervous and it helps keeps me grounded. Okay, so the first question was by EpiAng16. How old are you? I'm 20 years old. I think the camera is a bit... wait. It's not straight. Is it now? Okay, so I'm 20 years old. And the next question is by Shurs. What are you studying and how long living in England? I study international business for Asia. I'm not sure if I like it, but that's what I'm studying right now. And how long living in England? Me no live in England. I live in the Netherlands. The next question is by Nora Alicia. Are you originally Korean? No, I'm not. I'm originally Chinese. My dad is Chinese and my mom is Singaporean. So the next question was asked by two people. John Vijit Kara and K-Tak. Where do you get the inspiration for your stories from, or where do you get the inspiration to write? I think this is it depends per person because every person is different, but for me personally, I listen either to music and it really depends on what kind of story you're writing. Certain type of songs that can get the creative juices flowing. With Tainted Souls right now, I've been really listening to a lot of nightcore. Somehow just like it helps me think about like or imagine like epic fight scenes or you know, very dark dramatic shit. I can't explain it. It's different for everyone though. So for example, if you're writing a romance or a love story, you're going to want to settle with, I don't know, Taylor Swift or something. No, I'm kidding. Just more, you know, love related songs. I think that speaks for itself, right? Another thing that I do is I usually look at arts online. What really gets me inspired is very sci-fi, fantasy-like arts. Or even like looking at arts or fan arts like Tainted Souls fan arts, or even just random arts from like other people. It just really helps me imagine those characters to be like alive in a sense, and then I don't know, I can't explain the thought process because it's really weird when I say it out loud. But just looking at arts in general and pictures, and it just really helps, you know, helps your visual in your mind. Yes. The next question was by Shrishti Singh. Who is your favorite member of Blackpink? I love Jennie, so I was curious. Dude, I love Jennie too. She's my favorite as well. I just love it how she can change her demeanor so quickly. Or like, I just love how she can instantly switch from cute to fierce, you know? I don't know, I just love that. And I think it's the same for me with Tae from, or Taeyoung or V from BTS. He's obviously my bias as well, but that's because he also has like this hidden talent where he can like instantly snap from super cute to super.
Camera's gonna come whipping towards you guys. You gotta move. Yeah, super fast. Yeah, very fast. Yeah. This one, your like arms can go out. You can do a cool pose, way bigger. Ready, guys? And 3, 2, 1, action. Perfect. Amazing.
Effie, Lisa, or Jennie? I mean, is this even a question? Effie, of course.
Used to be a a girl, now I'm used to being the girl. You're sitting on your feelings and sitting on my throne. I ain't got no time for the troubles in your eyes. This time I'm only looking at me, myself and I. I'ma do it on my own now. Now that you're alone, got you looking for a clone now. That's how I'm getting down, destined for the center crown. Sing it loud like 이건 아무 감정 없는 love story. 어떤 설렘도 어떤 의미도 내게 미안하지만 I'm not sorry. 오늘부터 나 Bitch 나는 solo.
Next question was by That One Awkward Friend. Favorite book, and do you prefer paperback or handbag books? Okay, I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I don't really read books. Like, I have them, I just never touch them. The thing is, I mean, this sounds so weird coming from an author, I guess, or a writer. You're probably thinking like, what the hell are you talking about? You write books, basically. But yeah, the thing is, usually, or actually always, when I have the time to like sit down and read a book, I actually just rather prefer to watch a movie or to play a game. It doesn't really come to my mind to read a book. This one was by Episode Monica. Would you ever publish a real book? So definitely yes. I mean, no, I don't know actually. The thing is, I want to, but I'm not sure if I'm able to. That's the thing. When I eventually finish Tainted Souls, I might want to write it out on Wattpad, where the stories are more like formatted in a book form-ish. What the hell? Maybe I'll start selling it as an ebook for like a really, really low price, and then just see from there, you know. If I'm ever able to make it or make any of my stories into a book, then that would be really, really cool, really awesome. It's like, so this question was by Han, as I informally know you, and It Girl Rules 12. So what is your dream job? I think my dream job is basically to just work as a freelancer. I mean, it is a dream job because basically you get to earn money with by doing things that you absolutely love doing. And even though it can be really mentally exhausting because you just never stop working in a sense. Like, I'm really not a person that can stick to a schedule or a routine or something, because I'm all over the place. I'm so chaotic, and I'm literally like, I'm so unorganized as well. But that's how I get most of my things done, and that's just how I am, I guess. A 9-to-5 job is just really not for me. For one, 9 is way too early for me. Even, I don't know, I just think that if I have to get that kind of job, like not work as a freelancer but as a contracted employee or something, then I would prefer to work at, I guess, at like a gaming company or something. So 2 years ago I did an internship at this gaming company in London called Space Games, and it was so much fun. Everyone was so nice. That has nothing to do with like the type of company, but the environment in general was just very relaxed and a bit playful, I guess, in a sense. And you know, everyone there loves playing games, or we're passionate about, you know, things that I am also passionate about. So I think something like a function as a game writer or something like that would be, that's like two of the things that I like, and then combined into one. It's perfect, right? Right now that's what I have in mind, but I'm not sure, like everything can change, and maybe years later I'll find something that's really like that stands out to me and I want to do that later on. I'm not someone who thinks like, oh, when I get older I want to be a doctor, I want to be a pilot, I want to be an actress or something like that. I've never been that person, so even now I still don't know. But I think, yeah, those are just like options that I like. The next question was by FX Tim XHXmere. Sorry if I completely ruined your names, but sometimes it's a bit hard to like pronounce your username. How did you figure out your ability as an author, or was it a try? I mean, you write so awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so growing up, I've never been into writing, and I've never thought of myself like, oh, one day I'm going to write, I want to publish a novel, I want to be a journalist, or I've never been into like that category. Growing up, I've done a lot of like gymnastics on a competitive level. In high school or during my high school era, I was really into dancing. I switched because dancing was a bit lighter to me and a bit more fun and lighthearted, I guess. I've always been more like the sporty type. I used to like hockey as well for a certain period of time. I was always like very physically active. It sort of like gradually changed when I started going to college. When I first downloaded the app, there were only two stories, Campus Crush and Real Hollywood. My real, like, I guess what really drove me to write in the first place, or to try writing in the first place, was because I was reading stories or watching movies, and sometimes they just don't go the way you want them to. Also with Campus Crush, like, that one really let me down because I was so like invested in the story and I was like, wow, is this really what college is like? Of course, I'm not saying it was like bad. It was more, I guess, more of a mystery story. So that's how actually Tangled Love came to life in a sense. Also because of my age, like my brain wasn't fully developed yet. So I think I was 14 back then. I was not like mentally capable of writing a good mystery story or to even think about it. So that's why like I started writing Tangled Love on episode, I guess. Obviously just as a try. Honestly, when I first started out, my stories were shit, like they were trash. Just like everyone actually. Like most people, when they first start writing something, it's definitely not going to be their best work, but you know, it's normal for like in any type of like work or hobby or passion or whatever. It's normal for you to like learn and improve along the way, and that's how it is, or that's how it went for me with writing as well. Okay, so this question was by Anonymous. Where do Ace and Seraph come from? I love your work, you're such a talented queen. Thank you so much. I'm not a queen though. So in my story, Tainted Souls, there aren't really any countries or like cities. I mean, there are, but they are fictional. So Aurelia City, North Cross, Madmond, blah blah blah, they all don't really exist. So I don't really have like existing ethnicities in my story in a sense. But if you're asking me like how I got the inspiration for them, then I can definitely answer that. So Ace, his looks are actually based on Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, and that's just because he's a total badass and I completely love him. As for his personality though, I was really inspired by Levi from Attack on Titan because he's like the leader of the Survey Corps, right? The same way as Ace is the leader of the Ravens. I think it's not really that I literally like placed Levi in him, and that's not what I'm trying to do at all, but Levi's definitely like a role model for him in a sense. He's obviously a complete badass as well, so I just love badass characters. Seraph, actually, like her name comes from Seraph from Black Ops 3. That's a Call of Duty game. Okay, so she has like, the character in the game has like this specialist ability, this shotgun that can kill people in one shot. It's called the Annihilator, and that's where I got the word Annihilator from for the gun in my story. Obviously, they don't have like the same functions and stuff like that. As for Seraph, her looks, I got really inspired by arts, so arts in general. And I also wanted to, because Ace has like white hair, I sort of wanted her to have like the complete opposite, or like so that they like sort of contrasted in a way. Is that the word? So I didn't want her hair to be black because that's too basic, but I wanted her hair to be dark though, but also not brown because that's also like, those are human colors. I don't want that. Episode has like this color charcoal, right? So that was the absolute perfect color for her. I don't know, that's just how I imagine Seraph. The next question is by Letitia BRXXK. First off, why is so pretty? Thank you so much. I'm actually not like up close. Why did you choose the names? Okay, so I already explained where I got the name Seraph from, and Ace, I got his name from, like, literally what I did was I typed in bad boy name ideas on Google, and that's how I got his name.